is Wednesday. Just finished. Just like, I need Wednesday morning off. I gotta take my car in for hail estimate, which I did the van yesterday. I did my car today. We'll know about it here probably in the next couple weeks. Who knows? Insurance companies. I've been with the same insurance company for like 20 years. They've been pretty good to me. This is the first time I've ever made like a claim for once. Anyways, today we gotta be at A and B before close, load a surf set, Cowabunga dude, and go to Radcliffe, which is pretty much Medicine Hat. But the kicker is we can't unload until 1 a.m. I don't know the full story of why, what. I missed that part of the conversation. Supposedly it's on grid or something. I don't know. I imagine it's busy until this point in time, and then that's when we're opportunity to dump down and get rid of the stuffs. So we'll be there, we'll have to load by like 3, out of there by 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 8:39-ish. We'll be in Medicine Hat, just in time for everything to be closed because of COVID, whatever that is. So I brought a full lunch, change clothes just in case. It is a balming 27 degrees right now. We got some work getting done to our truck as the mechanic dipped into the taillight issue I had with my markers on the driver's side and the corner marker. There was a bunch of green rot in some of the connectors, the heat shrink connectors, and possibly was looking at doing shocks. Because the boss was like, well, we're sending it out in September. I'm like, September? I'm like, it's like 2 months away yet. I'm like, I'm bouncing all over the place here. I'm like, having it hard when the pavement's choppy and shitty. And like I said the other day, going over bridges, crossings, anything, the truck just kind of jumps around, and then washboard is unmanageable at any speed. And sometimes when I'm on cruise and I hit a bump, I can actually see a jump in RPM. So like that axle is coming off the ground when I don't have the power divider in, just enough that it'll spin that tire, just enough that I notice it, hear it, because it's straight piped. So yeah, hopefully it would be nice if we did all the back shocks. That would be kick-ass if we did all of them. But I think we did the front ones when we got the truck. So it'd be nice. He said that all 3 on the right side were leaking, which I'm like, well, that's kind of weird that only that side is leaking. But anyhow, we'll see what's up when I get there. Then we'll giddy up and get going. W9. Hello. Brawler. I wave like I'm in my truck. They're like, who the fuck is that Volkswagen guy waving at? Nice. It seems like they're getting some nicer equipment. You know, guy could go there and possibly get a job someday. It's pretty shiny looking stuff. Check this out, eh? Like, this is well overdue. Fresh pavement from the S-bends coming into Leduc, past Nisku here, all the way into where they started the 3-lane and finished up when they did all the bypasses and Ring Road and all that. So this is pretty badass. I heard it was because the Pope was coming into town. They did 2 lanes on the other side too. I was like, whoa, a lot of paving, a whole bunch of paving on the Ring Road and on the Henday, which I'm like, it's not that old. That side needed it more than this side. This is well looked after. I didn't get any new shocks. Crying inside, but he's ordering them. The guy like totally dove head first into everything. People were like, "Oh, I got it," and he was just like, I'm like, "Whoa, slow down." Burn out. Tried to adjust my fifth wheel, but he missed a step. He's like, "Oh, I'm not familiar with these double lock Hollands." I'm like, "Yeah, no big deal, dude." Like, you're showing initiative, so that's awesome. Not that Earl wasn't showing initiative either. I got nothing against either of them. New guy's full of piss and vinegar to fix stuff. Hopefully he hangs out and he stays for more than a couple of months. We seem to be like revolving door with mechanics. I don't know why. Maybe we don't pay him enough. I don't know. Not enough pay, not enough hours. We pay you what you want, but we don't give you enough hours. I don't know what the scoop is, but hopefully. I'm like, one guy. It's a lot for one guy to look after the whole fleet, even though we only have the 4 tractors. Is it 4 or 5? And a picker and a bed. So, dude, it's a lot for one guy. You always need like help. Think of just doing everything by yourself. It sucks. But anyways, we're just coming in Edmonton here. I'm gonna hit the Henday again. I just did like 3 trips out to Redwater, so I've done this already this week like 6 times. I'm just like, I gotta go back there again. So yeah, we'll be there soon. Looks like it might rain. It's holding off. Some overcast. Maybe I won't sweat my balls off. And yeah, stay tuned. Like sitting on a leather seat when you're soaked. No, the air conditioning works. Oh, let's go. Bounced off the door jamb there and was sitting right on my crotch, and he was still moving around a little bit. I'm like, fuck, do I pick him up? Like, sting me? He was half blowed out. I had to pick him up though, because I didn't want to get stung at the private parts. That'd be bad. Be all swolled up. And this ass band road train had a incident. I don't know, it's not an incident. Accident. I don't even know what the real story was. Supposedly a pickup, a 5-ton or not a 5-ton, like a 1-ton, was turning around or something at this approach, and Buddy came around these ass bends here, and it was a sheet of ice right there. Buddy was turning around, and then somehow the pickup ended up on its side in the ditch, and our guy sideswiped. Actually, I think he was going the other way. That pickup was turning around there, It was a straight sheet of ice, but guaranteed, like always road train, we were doing like $1+ and came around that corner right when Buddy was trying to turn around and just got nailed. They were going, I don't even know where they were going, but they were going to Fort Mac, because remember I had to come out and brought a bed out, took the boiler off the trailer on a slant like this, stuffed it in that existing lease right there, and I loaded it up and took that to Fort Mac. Very memorable because there was a box. He's like, you gotta get, here's this box, this has to get given to the push when you get there. Well, fuck. Like 24 hours later, I'm actually there. And I was gonna put it inside the boiler, but the boiler was all locked up, so I put it in my big toolbox. I'm like, alright, yeah, bip. I'll get her flanged up. And dropped it off out at Firebag somewhere and started humming on her back towards home. I got like Sandtigger's Camp, if you know where that is, if you're familiar with Fort Mac. It's out the opposite end of Firebag, like a good fucking 3 hours from Firebag. And it just dawned on me, I'm like, oh fuck, that box is in my toolbox. And I like phoned the guy right away, got some phone service. I'm like, dude, do you have anybody else coming in this direction that I can give this to? No, we really need that. I'm like, cocksucker. I ended up like decking off my trailer at Sandtigger's Camp there, and I bobtailed back all the way to Firebag to give him this box. I was so livid. I'm like, I have a bad habit. If I stick something in my box or something, I'm like, I gotta put it there, because I had a big enough toolbox that used to take stacks off of like shacks when you put them on high boys too, and I would put them in my toolbox. And sometimes I'd almost forget that too, so I started making a habit of not putting stuff in my toolbox. But yeah, there's a small tidbit of information out T179. Haven't seen that truck around anywhere. But it had a small incident, and we fixed it up. It wasn't too bad. It was the air cleaner, stack, shroud, I think maybe a fender, and like a repainted. They got a used door. It was actually a white door, so we didn't have to repaint it. Just had to put new decals on it. That's winter for you. Stuff happens. Sound check. I want to see how light I am on the trailer by doing this. Loaded it backwards, which you never do. Last time I attempted this, I was way overweight, but I had it way more back on the trailer. I couldn't believe how light I was this time around, right? Plus I gotta take a wicked PISS. 68-40-ish on the steers. Couldn't have got that almost. Is that on there perfect? Fuck it. Now that I got fuel, I'm a touch over. Trailer brakes instead of tractor brakes. Oh, I'm 100. Winning. 16.7 on the trailer. I have some room there. Could have fudged that back. Could have shoved her back quite a ways, yeah. Yeah. Well, here we are. Chicken Caesar salad. Scratch the chicken, just Caesar salad. But this time I was smarter. I got one. Last time I got one, I think I went out to Conklin. And I'm like, Yeah, babe, I got a chicken Caesar salad. Oh, now I'm wearing half of it. Bacon, don't waste it. They used to put the sauce right inside the tub, right? There's no coming back from that. Shit. Getting food everywhere here. Some to the birds, the mice. But anyways, I bought this Caesar salad just like this. Got all the way out Conklin. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to have that salad because it's got bacon, right? Get out there, open it up. There's no sauce. Usually when you buy a salad like this, they would have a container of sauce right in the middle of it. So I basically squeezed the lemon on it, like I just did, and ate it dry, like that. I was like, it's all I had to eat. They have these little packages. Hello? 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 Tear here. Okay. What I don't like about these is it always turns out to be a pain in the ass to try to mix it without wearing half of it. How much sauce? All of it. Back out of there.
I was just checking shit out. See if I have enough room to turn around. Looks like I do.
We don't know what's going on. I'm gonna make a mess. Talked to the guy like 5 hours ago, Shane was saying, and said that we'd be here around now, and because they don't know where we're unloading yet. We've seen some action at Suffield there. There's a bunch of stuff here. I see a trip. I see a regulator. I see some other, I don't know what's all here. Bunch of stuff.
Crunch time.
Uma ameaça foi detectada. Uma ameaça foi detectada.